This man is keeping his back to the camera for a very obvious reason. He is a state narcotics agent, and secrecy is the key to his existence. What have you found in this field?
We found a cache of dangerous drugs. It was probably taken from a stolen shipment to some drug company. And most of these aren't the uppers and downers you'd find on the street. Imagine the people that stole them sifted all the ones they could sell on the street out and then cached these, either to come back and get them later or just to get rid of them altogether. But they are.
Well, what would these drugs do to a child, say, playing in this field and found them?
Well, could possibly kill them if they took enough of them, or seriously damage them by taking any of them.
Officer Holbert, what about this young lady that called in? How did she come to find these?
They were just playing in the field here. I imagine they were playing mud pies or something like that, and they stumbled onto them and took them to their mother, and their mother gave us the call.
It may be a long time before the source of these drugs is found, but the most important thing today is they have been found, and they are now being removed from this field in South Dallas County on the north edge of Lancaster. They are being moved away from the hands of small children that may find them, experiment, and wind up in the hospital. The little girl who found these drugs and turned them in was not allowed to talk to us by her parents simply because, as the officer put it, this is a tough neighborhood. The family feared repercussions from the thief or thieves. From the scene of a drug recovery, this is Jim Mitchell, Channel 8 News on the Move.
Some of the proposals that we're hoping will come out of it, Jim, is whatever laws that are made, they will be enforced. It seems like today that the kids don't know what to expect. They don't know whether they'll get busted or not, the term, slang word they use. We're hoping that we can come up with something that will be a little lighter on the first offender. Now, I believe it will remain a felony, but in this respect, that if they're charged with marijuana for the first time, we don't slap them on the wrist and say that's you're a bad boy or bad girl. We must let them know that it is a serious offense. Now, if they get caught one time and are charged with marijuana, for one time, if they don't get caught anymore, when they're 21 years old, we're hoping we can get this law passed, that will be erased from their record.
Well, what I wanted to tell them last night was that the remark that's been quoted was taken out of text, and I believe it's been received out of text, and just clarify my position that I didn't condemn anybody, much less a neighborhood, of anything.
Tom, the statement was that the entire neighborhood knew those men were being held prisoner. What did you say?
I don't really remember exactly, and I'm sure it was something close to that, but I'm equally as sure that I did not say that exactly.
Did you make that statement to United Press International?
I did not.
What exactly did you mean when you said what you did?
Well, I had reference to the people we had knowledge of in the immediate area that did know what was going on. That's what I had reference to.
He was pulling on the string, and the boy fell, and he was drowning, and I told my cousin to go and get his father. Then I ran around there, then he came over to the bank and I pulled him up. I turned around and he was back in the water, and then I just ran. That's the boy bike who fell in the water, who I tried to save.
Coach, this is the second time you won the Southwest Conference here at TCU. How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm highly elated. In fact, I'm hardly getting the words out now, Bob. I'm thinking about something else, and I sure would like to go to sleep.
Now that you've tied for the championship at least, are you going to ask for a raise for next year?
A what?
A raise.
I ask for that every year.